It was just a little over a year ago that we came to the Kari Motor Speedway for our first date with Suzuki's Gixxer Cup. This one-make series is now heading into its second season, and this year things are really getting ramped up because Suzuki will be giving 10 riders between the ages of 13 to 17 to prove themselves, of which 2 have the opportunity of breaking through to the world stage.
It's a direct ticket to MotoGP. We teach the kids the basics of racing. So after 3 rounds, we will select 2 kids who have the talent, the skill and the potential to get to the level of Moto3. So once we select 2 of them, we send these kids to Spain for the Red Bull Rookie Cup selection. If these guys do well there and they get selected, they do the full season of the 2017 Red Bull Rookie Cup. They will have a personal trainer, personal mentor. It's like a factory ride.
And what will the riders be tested on? Well, it is the Gixxer SF bike, which is taking its racing duties very seriously. The Cup bike is based on last year's race bike, but there are a few changes for 2016. The front fork has a brace now, which gives it more rigidity, and the foot pegs have been moved further back and up for greater cornering clearance. And of course, in keeping with the 2016 Gixxer road bike, there is a rear disc brake as well. But compared to the street bike, this race bike is some 20 kilograms lighter. The front suspension geometry is sharper, but the suspension settings are unchanged. The tires are race-spec MRF rubber with a radial rear, and the 155cc engine features a high-flow air filter, a retuned carburetor and a free-flow exhaust. The seriousness of this package can be gauged by the interest in it.
People have been recognizing our effort here, and the neighboring countries like Malaysia and Sri Lanka, we are getting all the neighboring countries and other nationals to come and race with our kids. So the level of racing will definitely go up.
And to get a feel of the spirit of racing, we're being thrown into the deep end. Well, not really, because we're going to be going out on the track on these bikes. The format was simple. We got 30 minutes to get comfortable with the Gixxer Cup bike and the track. Then we had a 20-minute session in which to clock the fastest lap time. As can be expected from this simple air-cooled and 2-valve engine, it isn't very rev-happy and the performance isn't red-hot either. As compared to last year, the front brake also felt a bit late in terms of its bite. But Suzuki say routine maintenance will fix it and there are hardware updates on the way. Even a short time in the saddle of the Gixxer Cup bike tells you why it is a great motorcycle to start racing on. First and foremost, it's basically very confidence inspiring. The way the chassis is set up, the suspension, the tires, everything just inspires confidence. At the same time, it is a light, flickable motorcycle. So a great bike to learn racecraft on, how to attack corners, because at the end of the day, it doesn't have all that much power. So you have to learn how to make the most of the speed that you have. What was the max that we hit down here? Well, on the straights, we got an indicated 118 kph. And since this has altered gearing, it was actually 15% higher in terms of the actual speed. I could whine on that I was too heavy for this class of motorcycle and the track was largely unknown to me. But if you do consider those points, you'll realize that the Gixxer Cup bike did a fantastic job of making me feel confident on it. At the end of the day, the result was quite satisfying, with a 3rd fastest lap time of the day. It's easy to see how the Gixxer Cup is a great springboard for future racers from India, and hopefully we'll see one in the Red Bull Rookies Cup real soon.